Before you get a chance to vote on more casinos in Michigan, the courts may be asked to block the ballot question. Opponents plan to file a lawsuit, and as 6 News Capitol correspondent Tim Skubic shows us, millions of dollars are at stake.
Some of the tribal casinos and the 3 Detroit casinos have hired attorneys to find a way to block the creation of 8 more casinos, including one here in DeWitt at this underutilized strip mall, which could house one of those new facilities if the voters approve the amendment. But these lawyers believe the amendment is illegal.
The proponents are trying to amend both the Constitution and the gaming control statute in the same proposal.
Can't do that?
Can't be done.
So on its face, this is unconstitutional.
We believe it's unconstitutional.
We feel very confident in the wording of our language. We had some of the best lawyers in the state of Michigan putting it together.
Although it is not part of the lawsuit, the opponents of more casinos contend that this amendment, if adopted, would strip away the state's authority to keep the bad guys from running a casino. This public relations person hired to fight this contends these kinds of folks could get a license.
Convicted felons, members of the mob, or even I used on the radio this morning, the Columbia drug cartel, to buy into these casinos. It wipes out a lot of protections that are currently there.
That's not true. I mean, the requirements that these new 8 casinos would go through are the same requirements that exist now. We're not changing any of them.
So they're not really leveling with the people.
No, I think it's just a scare tactic and a stall tactic.
All of this will likely end up at the state's highest court, where the justices will vote first on whether you get a chance to vote later on. In Lansing, Tim Skubic, 6 News.